Who here likes mulberries? Yay. Can you imagine a free mulberry pie delivered to your doorstep? Imagine that free pie delivered with a recipe card and nutrition information, along with information about the indigenous uses of invasive and native mulberries. Just dropped off at your door by your neighbor for free. My name is Selena Vicario. My pronouns are she or they, and it is my dream to save the world through friendship and fun. I grew up on the near west side of Cleveland, going on nature and plant ID walks with my community elders, having a deep appreciation for the companionship between humanity and nature, and an insatiable sense of wonder. Today, I don't see these activities or this sense of wonder regarding learning about food or nutrition sciences, or I don't see children eating dandelions or wild carrot. And most nutrition science information is either inaccessible or replaced by pseudoscientific marketing. So I started to do what I could to help, to change that. I started to share what I know about plant sciences and nutrition sciences by preparing foraged vegan foods and sharing them, hosting edible foraging walks and food scrap gardening activities, container gardening activities for free, just to bring people together, to provide accessible and compassionate way for our community to thrive. Whenever our neighbors ask, "What's this in my yard?" or "What's this growing in the sidewalk?" the Peter Rabbit Project is there to repair that bridge of understanding between humanity and nature, celebrating that amazing interconnectedness that we share. We are a community mutual aid network bringing together a creative approach to community engagement and sustainability through ethnobotanical, that's indigenous knowledge supporting, indigenous wisdom supporting initiatives that facilitate community self-sufficiency and interconnectedness with our ecosystem. Our neighbors donate their unused flora, and we facilitate the harvest or eradication in the case of invasive species, delivery, recipe, and nutrition information to the community. And utilizing these indigenous methods of cultivation and harvest to revitalize the land and maintain a mutually beneficial relationship between the community, flora, fauna, water, and soil. We avoid harsh chemicals and destructive farming techniques that way. We have a map of mulberry tree locations throughout our neighborhood, and neighbors volunteering to harvest, bake, and deliver pies and preserves to other neighbors next month. Black and white mulberry trees are incredibly invasive. Red mulberry trees are native, but we seldom see them because we see this, black and white mulberry trees. And they produce still a highly nutritious and delicious fruit. So sharing resources, knowledge, and time together as a community will ensure that nothing goes to waste. The environment is preserved and no one is hungry. It has been a slow and steady movement of genuine connection. The vision is to help neighbors develop strong community through mutual aid efforts. I'm collaborating with my neighbors in the community to host a series of small neighborhood home outdoor parties, or HOPs, as we call them, providing more accessible approach to community relationships, so supporting local artists through crafty and sensory engaging activities. Some of the upcoming HOPs we have include DIY fairy garden, container gardening, edible forage tea making activities, upcycle gardening, tiny terrariums, plarn weaving, which is plastic yarn, and marlberry harvest. Many other activities as well. And we've collaborated with Good Earth Farm Stand, Uplift Garden Walk, Ohio City Inc., and many other community groups. I have connected with several disability advocacy groups, visual and performance artists, multimedium artists, and I would love to collaborate and connect with all of you and basically everyone throughout our community at large. We are currently seeking web and digital platform building and accessibility integration support, funding, Arts and craft supplies and other supplies donations. For example, we have a fairy garden activity this weekend. We can always use more soil. We had pots donated. We could use little trinkets and beads and stones and little figurines to decorate those. And we can always use seeds, supplies, storage space, and locations to host free community events, printing supplies, and of course, gardening gloves and tools. Someday, I hope for every neighborhood to have their own Peter Rabbit project. Thank you.